Liam Rush. So we're up and away by the boot of Luke Cooley. It's West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League, Bulls TV. It's Bradford against Batley at Odsonne Stadium. Let's have some Sunday afternoon fun where two crucial championship points are up for grabs. And the championship in 2023 continues to deliver drama and entertainment as 10 clubs realistically battle it out to reach the playoffs at the season's end. Bradford with first use of the ball. They're immediately 20 metres out from their own try line, and is Eben Sker, a rare start for him. He carries Bradford 20 shy of halfway. They're moving it on this main stand side here now with Lilly to Thompson. Thompson up to halfway. He's taken 4 Batley defenders with him. Out of that defensive line, he gets a quick play of the ball in. Lilly's going to kick on the last from halfway. That one's going to come down for Hooley to take. And Hooley takes tackle 1. 60 seconds gone here at Odsonne. It is Bradford 0, Batley 0, West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League. We make the game caller Glenno. And once again, apologies for the Keighley Toulouse incident yesterday. It was beyond my control, as Batley now up to their own 40 metre line, 10 shy of halfway, playing the ball with Hodgson. Big strong carry here as Thompson has to come in with Baldwinson to bring down James Brown. Brown's brought down just shy of halfway, centre field position. Out of dummy half, it's going to go here with Kay. Kay looks for willing runners, finds one there in Walshaw, one of the 4 former Bradford players. He gets to his feet on the last tackle. Kick comes in, taken superbly there by Holmes. Holmes with a little bit of strapping to the right knee. Goes on a bit of a lateral mazy run, and he's brought down 15 out from the Bradford try line. Tackle 1. Lilly in there at dummy half. Blackmore got the OK midweek. Second tackle gone, and here goes Foggy Johnson. Foggy Johnson's caught with a shoulder. The shoulder's connected with Foggy Johnson's face. He's gone straight down, Foggy Johnson, and he's come straight back up like a jack in a box. And Liam Rush just wants to have a word with Batley and just warn them about the tackling technique. It is an early penalty to the Bradford Bulls, and it will be into touch on the far stand side by Dec Patton. Gill will tap it 30 metres out, cross the face of the post from Patton now to Lilly. Lilly to Sker. Tackle 1, and Sker's brought down 20 metres out. Good contact metres after contact there, as we see Jordan Baldwinson now got the man of the match for his display on Monday evening. Back-to-back penalties here. James Brown's gone in with the knees on Jordan Baldwinson. It's in front of the post, and Mark Dunning wants to take the 2 points here, but they're going to overrule the head coach here. So Adam Moffat, he was bringing on the green cone. Mark wanted the 2 points. Flanagan Senior's decided we're going to go for 4 or 6. Flanagan now to Lilly. Lilly to Patton. Patton to Holmes. Bullet pass out wide. Foggy Johnson just thought about going towards the corner, but McGowan tracked him and brought him down 2 metres in from touch. Here we go with Kevin Apple. His first carry of the afternoon. He's 5 metres out. 10 to the left-hand side of the post. Bradford playing towards the South Bank stand in this first half. Patton now to Lilly. Good movement, good fluency, as it now goes with Jaden Myers on his championship debut. Played against York Acorn, scored a try in that big win for the Bulls, but this is a different kettle of fish as Jack Bibby goes under the post. He's offloaded the ball out of the tackle. He was looking for Eben Sker. There's no advantage. It's a double knock on, and it will be scrum head and feet to the Batley Bulldogs with her 3 minutes gone here at Odsonne Stadium. And it is Bradford 0, Batley 0. Bradford come up with 6 errors against Halifax on Monday. That's their first error of the afternoon. Mark clearly sent Adam Moffat out with a kicking tee. Flanagan Senior decided they weren't going to go for 2. Could that be a costly decision in the end? It's very early doors here at Odsonne. Yesterday it was Keighley 6, Toulouse 34. This afternoon there's games taking place at the Share between Halifax and York. It's London against Featherstone, it's Whithaven against Newcastle. Arguably the tie of the afternoon, a big game at the bottom of the table there. It's Widnes against Barrow and Sheffield Swinton tomorrow evening. Nick's joining us from Carlisle. He says, I hope you're alright after yesterday. A little bit shaken, a little bit stirred, but this commentator has to continue. I could have done the game yesterday, but I was this with the police. Here we go with James Brown with the pull from halfway. Ball's lost backwards. Bradford recover possession with Jordan Lilly. And that is a criminal error there from the Batley Bulldogs, because they've given away a 6 again. And now Bradford, a full set of 6, 40 metres out from the Batley try line. So, it's a quick play the ball by Blackmore. Now to Flanagan Senior, Jack Bibby on his home debut. He's brought down 18 metres out. There's 4 tackles left on this set. Lilly, this takes the line on, goes probing. He's brought down there by Martin Riley and Tom Lillicrop. Another quick play of the ball. Baldwinson to Patton, Patton to Apple. Apple brought down by Manning and Walshaw. Bradford 5 metres out from the line. Patton to Lilly. Lilly kicks ahead. They're looking for Thompson. They're going to get the goal line drop out. No, they're not. It's great footwork from Kieran Buchanan. Kieran Buchanan evades those red, amber and black shirted Bulls defenders and does tremendously well to escape from the in-goal area. Well, that is a key energy area, and Craig Lingard, when he watches that back, after all this defensive pressure that Batley have had to do, the last thing what was on their mind with 6 minutes gone was to be dropping out underneath the post. There's been a clash of heads in back play here, so referee Liam Rush is going to stop the clock. It's Jordan Baldwinson who's gone down, and a little bit of concern here for Jordan Baldwinson. He actually went into the Batley player Josh Hodson, and it was just a little bit of questionable about the tackling technique, nothing too serious. The referee will come over and take a report from the touch judge on this main stand side, and he'll also have the battery pack just changed. But we are here at Odsal Stadium. It's Bradford 0, Batley 0, 5 minutes on the clock, clock is stopped. Jordan Baldwinson gets to his feet, and it's a HIA, so Bradford will lose Jordan Baldwinson after 5 minutes. Josh Johnson now coming on the field, so that's the HIA. So Josh Hodson will play the ball here. 25 metres out from the Batley line. Kay in at dummy half. Gives the ball there to Martin Riley. They're on the last tackle, kicking from deep. Apple, good pressure there on Josh Woods. Ball bounces into the Bradford 20 metre line. Holmes to Foggin Johnston. Johnston outside of the 20, and he is going to get clattered and absolutely wrapped up there by Tom Lillicrop. 20 out from his own line. Here goes Kieran Gill. 20 shy of halfway. Tackle number 2. West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League. 0-0 here. Blackmore brought down 10 shy of halfway. Batley 7th in the table, 8 points. Bradford 5th, 10 points. Both sides minus on the points for and against. Up to halfway here with Josh Johnson. Skur. Lilly kicks early. Tackle 4. Who is in position? Reads that well. Shifts across. Takes it on the full. Runs lateral now, and he's going to meet Flanagan and Skur head on. 18 out from his own try line. Real good, tough, competitive feel to this game here at Odsal this afternoon. Bullgirl, Bullman, Bullboy all watching on the touchline here, and Batley now 30 out from their own line on tackle number 4. Good suffocating defence there from Johnson and Myers. It's going to be a charge towards the halfway line from Buchanan, and he's rolled over on his back. And Batley now looking at options, because once again it's a solid set of 6 where the Bulls have pinned the Bulldogs inside their own half, and they're now looking for Ben White or Josh Woods. The fine Woods, loose pass on the last tackle. It's gone behind everybody. It's a kick from Dane Manning. Manning straight down the throat of Holmes, and Holmes just runs it in with a little bit of a leisurely stroll there. No real intensity from the Bulls fullback. Foggin Johnson though, he will run that in with a little bit of vigour and a little bit of vinegar. He's 30 out from his own try line. Tackle 2. Lilly now to Myers. Myers 10 metres mid there from young Jaden Myers, celebrated his birthday on Thursday, 20 years of age. Blackmore up and over halfway. Blackmore now finds Thompson. Thompson's away on this main stand side. He's made 20 metres, Bobby Thompson. He's 30 metres out here on tackle number 4. Crowd appealing for a penalty. Lily could have ball to Patton, to Apple. Apple can't get the ball to Gill. He takes the tackle 20 metres out, and they're on the last tackle here, the Bulls. Holmes in at dummy half to Patton. Patton goes for a reverse kick over on the fast hand side. It's knocked on by Gill, picked up by Hooley. That will be tackle 1. Batley 10 metres out from their own try line here at Odsal Stadium. It's still Bradford 0, Batley 0. Both Mark Dunning, Craig Lingard will be absolutely delighted with the application, the energy and the effort that both sides are putting into this fixture. It's a real good quality game. We've just got an error apiece as we approach the 10th minute mark here. Bradford did have an opportunity to go for 2 points with the awarding of the penalty for the knees in the tackle, and now Bradford have conceded their first penalty of the afternoon on tackle number 4 for being offside in the 10. And to be fair to Liam Rush, he had a lot of players to choose from. George Flanagan, Jack Bibbett, Kevin Apple, just to name 3 players who didn't retreat back the 10. Let us know your score predictions as well on the app. But Batley now 10 metres out from the Bradford try line, looking to open the scoring here at Odsal. As we say, with 9 minutes gone, fast approaching the 10-minute mark here. They're playing the ball here with Martin Riley. Kay out of dummy half to Woods, to Lillicrop. Lillicrop crashes onto a short ball. He's 2 metres out from the line. Ben Kay in there at dummy half, tries to pinch one. He's over the Bradford line. He can't get the ball down. Good scrambling, goal line defence. It's efficient, it's alert, it's Eben Skur, Tom Holmes and George Flanagan who have managed to stop Ben Kay from pinching one out of dummy half. They couldn't stop Brandon Moore on Monday evening, so perhaps that's a little bit of practice and focus that Mark Dunning has put on the Bulls players. They're on the last tackle Batley, 5 metres out. It's a bit of a pedestrian, slow play of the ball. They're underneath the post. They're going to try and pinch one here with James Brown. Brown's had the ball lost. Referee says penalty though. He says there was a Bradford arm involved in that tackle, and it's George Flanagan who's conceded the penalty underneath the post. So 2 penalties apiece here. There was no real complaints there from George Flanagan. I'm not sure he had to do that. It was the last tackle. Here goes Kay. Woods to White. Out wide. A chance here for Hodgson. It's gone to McGowan. McGowan's lost the ball in the corner. Kieran Gill picks it up. And Batley have come up with a crucial error early after being awarded that penalty. They had the penalty underneath the post. They could have gone for 2 points. They decided to go for the try. I think both sides are probably realistically thinking 2 points, albeit how tight and close this game currently is with the intensity levels. It could be the difference. There was only a point between these 2 sides last year, but I suspect Craig Lingard wanted to try and break that Bulls defence, break that Bradford resilience. Here goes Holmes to Patton. Patton kicks early in the count. He looks for a 40-20. He's actually got a 20-25. So it's going to be scrum, head and feet to Batley here. 25 metres out from their own try line. So on the back of that error from Aidan McGowan over in the corner, Bradford just moving the ball straight down the middle. Very, very efficient, effective. An early kick. It's turned Batley around. They will now have the play the ball. I said scrum, it's to play the ball of course in 2023, just past their own 20 metre line, so very nearly at 20-20. Nearly come off for that pattern. Bradford's defence now pushing Batley back 5 metres from where they played the ball, and that's a little bit frustrating for Batley and Craig Lingard. Here goes James Brown, and they're still not past where they actually started this set of 6. They're 18 metres out from their own try line. Kay now to Riley to Lillicrop. They're still not past where they actually played the ball here. 3 tackles in, and that's just how good the Bulls defence is. Oh my word, Josh Johnson has gone flying in with a shoulder, and he's gone straight in at Martin Riley, and referee Liam Rush will give Batley their 3rd consecutive penalty here, and he just flew out there. Yeah, the shoulder just landed on the chest, and then moved up to where the chin area of the face is. So no complaints. Good spot there from the official from Murfield, Liam Rush. Just 22 years of age, as we said. His third Bradford game this afternoon. He did Workington at home here, and he did York away last year. As Batley now 30 out from the Bradford line, looking for first points. It's 0-0 here. We've had 12 minutes gone on the clock. Can Bradford hold the Bulldogs out? Who is in there at dummy half? It goes to Brown. Brown takes in Johnson and Skir. Offloads the ball to Riley. Riley's 15 out. 2 tackles remaining here for the maroon shirted Bulldogs. Kane out towards Woods to White. White takes the line up to Walshaw. Walshaw can't get the ball down. Yes, he can. He's taken Apple over the line, and momentum has seen the former Bradford man Lucas Walshaw open the scoring here. Walshaw just squeezed past Gill, Patton, and Apple come across, and I think it was Apple coming into the tackle that gave Walshaw the momentum that took him home. The ball touching the Bradford trail line, and it is Batley who opened the scoring here against the Bradford Bulls, and let us come off some poor discipline. They give 3 penalties away on Monday night against the Panthers. This afternoon they've already conceded 3 penalties. We've had 13 minutes gone here at Odsal Stadium, and it's former Bradford man Lucas Walshaw who has opened the scoring. It's a try 10 metres in from the far stand side, and it will be Luke Hooley, of course a former Bradford Academy product, who attempts the conversion attempt, the kick predictor. It's at 84% for Mr. Hooley. Hooley strikes it with the right boot. That one goes straight between the posts. And on West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League, Bulls TV, this afternoon at Odsal Stadium, in front of a very, very large, healthy crowd, it is Bradford Bulls 0, Batley Bulldogs 6. So Lucas Walshaw with the try, Luke Hooley with the conversion. He goes out to 1 from 1. Bradford 0, Batley 6. That won't please head coach Mark Dunning, as the referee gets the restart up and away here. Once again, Josh Johnson has gone flying straight out of that tackle. That'll certainly be getting picked up by the coaching staff, as Brown is now rolled over 15 shy of halfway. Well, there's nothing wrong with flying out of the tackle if you make a perfectly legal tackle, but 2 times now Bradford have given away a very silly penalty. They're up to halfway, the Bulldogs here. White, Brown, wrapped up by Thompson. Johnson also involved in that tackle, went for the legs this time. Last tackle play here, Batley towards Woods, left-footed kick, bit of swirl on that one, taken by Hooley from his own 10 metre line, and here at Odsal Stadium, it's Bradford 0, Batley 6. So 15 gone on the clock here. Foggin Johnston, tackle 2, 25 metres out from his own try line. Here goes Kieran Gill, 7 tries this term. Just missed the 2 games with the injury. Come back with a bang on Monday evening against Halifax. Blackmore's up to halfway. Just kind of loses his footing on the run there, Blackmore. Quick play of the ball nonetheless. Here goes Josh Johnson. He's made 10 metres, nearly 20 metres there. Bradford 30 metres out now on the last tackle. Lilly 25 out, chips over the top to Hooley. Hooley takes it, but he's rolled over on his back by Lilly and Myers. 5 metres out from his own try line, and now the question for Craig Lingard and Batley is who is going to generate the metres required forward. Providing Bradford don't do anything silly or are ill-disciplined, then their defensive stall, from what we've seen in the opening few sets here this afternoon, has been restricting Batley's go forward. Here we go now with the back row forward, allowing Elliot Keir to come in from the wing. So Elliot Keir finally brought down there, 15 shy of the halfway line. Batley on the last tackle, they've made 40 metres on this set of 6. They're going to go to White, to Hooley. Hooley, was he taken late there by Flanagan? Referee says no. Oh, big decision there for Liam Rush. Hooley appealing for a penalty. He gets up in back play. Flanagan's this rushing back here. Bradford playing the ball with Foggy Johnston underneath the post. Here goes Blackmore. Blackmore 20 out from his own try line. It's Bulls 0, Bulldogs 6, Lily to Holmes. It's going to be a real tough test of Bradford's resolve after that attritional, intense derby at the Share. Myers up and over halfway. Welcome to the championship. Jaden Myers gets to his feet, quick play the ball. Flanagan to Johnson to Patton. Patton to Bibby. Jack Bibby goes down the middle, and Bradford on the last tackle. 30 out from the Bradford line, from the Batley line, sorry. Patton over the top to Gill. Gill probing, Foggy Johnson. Pass has gone forward from Kieran Gill. Johnston couldn't take hold of it. It's got into touch. Bradford playing the percentages, playing the edges on the last tackle. That one's got into touch. Play the ball to Batley, 10 metres out from their own try line. We've had 17 minutes gone here at Odsal on the clock. It is tight as a drum. Points at a premium this afternoon on West Yorkshire Radio. It is Bradford 0, Batley 6, and they're going to be playing the ball, and it's a tackle one here from young Aidan McGowan, who was one of the try scorers against Featherstone at the Mount Pleasant, or the Foxes Biscuit Stadium, on Good Friday. You almost suspect if Batley do have a perceived advantage with the 3 days rest, it will tell late on in this game. They're playing the ball here with Elliot Keir, 10 shy of halfway. Kay up and over halfway, gives the ball now to Adam Gledel, who has just come on the field, and Gledel will make 10-15 valuable metres. Ball goes back in centre field here from James Brown. Brown offloads the ball to Hooley. Hooley gives the ball to a Batley player. It was Ben White, and he's lost the ball here, and that is going to be scrum head and feet to the Bradford Bulls. They were just keeping the ball alive. It was Hooley. Perhaps been a little bit unfair, but the ball did go forward, and that's scrum head and feed to the Bradford Bulls. So Batley have come up with a third error here at Odsal Stadium. Bradford on 2 errors. We're approaching the 20-minute mark here, the opening quarter, and it is Bradford 0, Batley 6 here this afternoon. So from the scrum, Blackmore to Myers. Myers has gone straight into touch. Good defence there from Buchanan. Kieran Buchanan and Elliot Keir forcing young Jaden Myers into touch. And I think, well, Ben Blackmore's offloaded the ball out the tackle, and he's passed it to Myers 3 to 4 metres away from this main stand wing. Again, very, very tight. Bradford looking to chance their arm. So HIA return, Jordan Baldwinson's back, and Josh Johnson leaves the field. So that will not count as an interchange. So that will hopefully, when you talk about that 3-day advantage, help Mark Dunning in the second half. But here come Batley. Touch Jaden Myers' hand, back to 1. Ball picked up by Buchanan. But yeah, Jaden Myers just guilty there a little bit. I don't think he could do much, to be fair. Ben Blackmore's offloaded the ball, and it was heading to, Buchanan Keir had his number, and he was dragged into touch. Crucial set of 6 though now, because Batley 20 metres out from the Bradford line, and they are purring as Riley gets to his feet. Kay now to Woods, to White. Lovely inside ball to Hooley. Hooley sharp shoots his way into that Bradford defence of Skur and Baldwinson, and they're 10 metres out now, Batley. Kay takes the Bradford marker defence on. It's Baldwinson and Skur again. Double team, double effort. Back in front of the post here with Brown. Brown tries to force his way over the Bradford line. He's lost the ball on the Bradford try line. The referee, quickest to react. He says James Brown has bounced the ball in the act of scoring, and it was Baldwin Thompson and Tom Holmes. Luke Hooley and Ben Kay come running in with the arms in the air, celebrating the try. The try has been disallowed. Well, we've just seen a little replay of that, and well, if there's a video referee here this afternoon, we're going to the square in the air, and let me tell you, that looks close. It looks close on the replay. You can certainly understand why Hooley and Kay were running in with the arms in the air. Referee though closest He says it was a fourth error from the Bulldogs, and now Bradford are moving the ball out from their own 20-metre line as Billy Jowett's come on for George Flanagan. Baldwinson's wrapped up in a crunching two-man tackle. So Gledhill's out there on the field. Also coming on in a moment will be Niall Flynn as Billy Jowett carries Bradford up to halfway. Another quick play of the ball here from the Bulls. Baldwinson picks it up and he'll scoot forward for 10-15 metres. Good play by Jordan Baldwinson. The Bulls are on the last tackle. 30 out from the back line. They go back to the 40. Lily kicks high. Hull is under pressure. Here comes Hobbs! Tom Hobbs absolutely flight track that ball and clatters Luke Hooley. It's the biggest cheer in Odsal, the biggest cheer in the afternoon. Tom Hobbs says to Luke Hooley, welcome to Odsal. We've got 18 minutes to go to half time. Batley now moving the ball on this right hand edge. So Flynn comes on, the second interchange player that Craig Lingard's brought on in this first half, and they're playing the ball here with Riley. They're on the last, they're kicking from deep here, the Bulldogs. It's Josh Woods to Fogging Johnson, and Fogging Johnson's come up with the error. 20 out from the Bradford line. It's one of those blink and you miss it. It was a great kick there from Josh Woods. Fogging Johnson, his body position was all wrong there. Not quite sure Lucas Walshaw, Aidan McGowan running in. I guess it's that rugby league nature of players just trying to get a little bit of a raise. Referee Liam Rushton is speaking to Lucas Walshaw about that. But it's a huge opportunity for Craig Lingard and the Batley Bulldogs here. He's made no secret of his Batley side having to summon up all their renowned spirit, grit and resolve to meet the newfound expectations of the Batley Bulldogs fan base, and they're looking here to go 2 clear scores ahead at a crucial point in this game. 24 minutes gone at Odsal, 16 to go to half time. They're up by 6, and Batley 5 metres out now from that try line. White's in there at dummy half. It goes to Riley. Riley's pushed back in the field, a play by Thompson and Holmes. They're still 2 metres out. They're knocking on the door. White towards to Hooley. Magic from Hooley. Hooley's finally found there by Blackmore. They're on the last tackle, the Bulldogs. They lead the Bulls by 6. It's going to be a crossfield kick from Josh Woods. Woods putting Fogging Johnson under pressure. The Bulls have lost the ball again. Apple's in an offside position, is he? It's going to be back-to-back sets. And referee Liam Rush does give Batley the penalty because Kevin Apple was in front of where Fogging Johnson lost the ball, and now Craig Lingard brings on the kicking tee. It is a 4th penalty for the Bulldogs, and they are going to get a double score lead here at Odsal Stadium. We're heading towards half time at Odsal. It's Bradford 0, Batley 6, and we've just hit the 25th minute here at Odsal, and Luke Hooley from 15 metres out, just to the right hand side of the post. The former Bradford academy man, had a spell at Wakefield, currently at Leeds. He will attempt this conversion attempt. Kick predictor, it's at 96%. This could be a crucial 2 points. Batley 6, Bradford 0. Can Luke Hooley pilot this one between the posts? He can. And it's Bradford 0, Batley 8 here at Odsal Stadium in this thrilling West Yorkshire Derby Battle Royal. And I've got to give credit, you've got to give praise there to Josh Woods. You know, you talk about having to have your work cut out, fill the void left by Tom Gilmore, who left for Widnes. But a 25-year-old, having spent his formative years at Wigan, made a few games for Wigan, did Josh Woods back in his younger days, still relatively young at 25 years of age. But he, along with Ben White and Hooley, they're the pivots, and they're causing Bradford so many problems this afternoon. Batley now on the restart. There were Lucas Walshaw up to halfway. Bradford just dropping off, you feel, a little bit as Eben Skir leaves the field. So Mark Dunning ringing the changes as we see Rob Butler come on the field for his Bradford Bulls debut. Can he make an immediate impact? It's Butler and Bibbit in defence. And now Bradford have conceded another penalty here. Bodine Thompson has gone straight over the shoulder, upper shoulder area of loose forward Martin Riley. And the penalty count now is 5 penalties to 2 in favour of the Bulldogs. This one was awarded just a little bit too far out for Luke Cooley's liking. So they're going to run the ball in. So they've got a full set. And they're now 20 out from the Bradford line. It's a quick play of the ball here from Dane Manning. In there at dummy half is White. Goes to Woods. Woods now to Riley, who won that penalty. Riley's looking to offload the ball. Bradford just holding off tackles here. They're 5 metres out underneath the Bradford post. Ball goes to Gledhill. Gledhill, standing start there. Bradford finally dealing with Gledhill. And he's 2 metres out on top of that Bradford Bulls try line. And it's a 6 again that the Bulls have conceded. Here goes Meadows. Meadows shoots his way into the Bradford defence. So Batley now. They've had the penalties and the set restart. White to Woods. Woods into touch. That is a horror pass from Josh Woods. We've just given all the praise of the world, the salt of the earth, and then Josh Woods, he tries to overstretch the Bradford edge defence, looking to unlock potentially Elliot Keir going past Myers and Blackmore, and the ball has got in a touch. A 6th error. A 6th error from the Bulldogs. Bradford, you just feel lacking that intensity, that energy. That was there on Monday night. AJ Wallace has just come on the field. So Jack Bibby leaves the field. So we're heading towards the half-hour mark here at Hodgson. It's still Bradford nil score. The Batley Bulldogs 8. Jowett's in there at dummy half. To Baldwinson, to Patton, to Wallace. Wallace brought down by Meadows. And Hodgson, 10 metres shy of halfway. Gill's in there at dummy half. Centre field now to Patton, to Apo. Apo trying to carry Bradford up to halfway. That's tackle number 4 here for the Bulls. Jowett in at dummy half to Baldwinson. Jordan Baldwinson's rolled over. Next score is crucial in this game. They're on the last tackle on halfway, the Bulls. Jowett to Lilly. Lilly high hanging kick. That'll come down for Hooley. This time though he's got a few seconds to take the ball in before he's brought down there by Patton and also Holmes in that 2-man Bradford tackle. Buchanan out of dummy half to McGowan. McGowan's brought down tackle 2. So Martin Riley leaves the field and Sammy Kabula, one of the 4 former Bradford players out there on the field against his former club. McGowan's playing the ball. Meadows in at dummy half, gives it to Kabula. Kabula's brought down 5 shy of halfway. Quick play the ball here from Sammy Kabula. Back down the middle, they're going to go with Flynn inside Bradford territory here. We've got 10 minutes to go to half time. It's West Yorkshire Radio. Make the game call Gledhill. Bradford 0, Batley 8. Meadows kicks on the last to Fogging Johnson. He's seen as the weak link. This time he takes it on the full to a few ironic cheers from the Bull supporters. But no sooner has he taken it on the full, he is rolled over by Sammy Kabula and Luke Hooley. Back out of dummy half here from Patton to Holmes. Holmes, half break tackle, but he just was held there by Walshaw. And here goes Blackmore. Blackmore's caught high. That one's been missed by the officials. Holmes now out of dummy half to Apo. Apo's caught on the shoulder by Meadows and Kabula. He's going through a lot of energy here. He's burning a lot of energy on this defensive set, Sammy Kabula. That's his 3rd tackle he's made, but it's working because Bradford are still inside their own half. They're on 5th and last tackle, just shy of halfway. Jowett now to Lilly. Lilly, once again, sends one downtown for Hooley. Hooley takes it on the 10. Leisurely stroll, meets Butler, Baldwinson, B&B, head on, 25 out from his own line. Centre field position, Meadows now. Goes to McGowan again, on loan from the Huddersfield Giants, rolled over. Certainly Aidan McGowan, season-long loan for the 20-year-old. So Batley 5 shy of halfway here. We've got 8 minutes to go to half-time at Odsal. Next score crucial. Based on what we've seen in this first half, you don't think Bradford have got 3 scores in them, should Batley score a third. Here goes Woods from halfway on the last. To Holmes. Holmes takes it. He's got Manning and Buchanan around him. And then he's finally felled 20 metres out from his own try line. Myers is in there at dummy half. Now it goes back down the middle here with Blackmore. Second tackle gone. Bradford 20 shy of halfway. Quick play the ball. Lilly goes in that dummy half roll. Gives it straight to Kieran Gill. Lilly and Gill have made 20 metres there on that play. They're on halfway. There's more laying on in the tackle here as Tom Holmes carries it in. He's 40 metres out now from the Batley line, and they're on tackle number 4, the Bulls. Jowett back in his customary position. Lilly, Borwinson. Little bit one-dimensional that one from the Bulls. They're on the last here. Jowett to Patton. Patton kicks. Gill, Wallace, Johnston chasing it. Foggy Johnston palms it back to Gill. It's a knock-on here by Kieran Gill, and then the Bulldogs. It will be a play the ball here for Batley. Bradford 0. Batley 8 here at Odsal Stadium. Bradford just looking for that catalyst, that spark. When I spoke to Mark Dunning on Thursday at Tong, he doesn't buy into the fact that Bradford are at a disadvantage this afternoon after having 3 days rest and recovery time than Batley after that intense derby against Halifax at the Shea. Mark said his squad have trained hard all week, are battle hardened and are ready to go against their West Yorkshire rivals at Odsal this afternoon. And it's the West Yorkshire rivals Batley are up to halfway here with James Meadows. We're counting down towards half time here at Odsal. 6 minutes to go. Quick play the ball from Meadows. White in at dummy half. He'll give the ball to Buchanan, and Kieran Buchanan's wrapped up on the last tackle, 40 metres out. Josh Woods, boot to ball, another testing one for Holmes to take. Holmes takes it, skips past Hurley, can't get past Manning and Kia. And the former Sheffield man, Tom Holmes, is brought down 10 metres out from his own try line. Here goes Foggy Johnson, injecting a lot of effort. Another quick play the ball here from Foggy Johnston. Myers now caught high. The officials have seen this one, and this could be a turning point in this game, because for the last 15 minutes or so, Batley have been containing that Bradford offensive threat, and they've now conceded a penalty on tackle 3. Penalty count 6-3 in favour of the Bulldogs, and Jordan Lilly will kick this deep into the Batley Bulldogs half of the field, and Bradford are 30 metres out now from that Batley try line. Can they get a crucial try before the half-time hooter? We've got 4 minutes left of this first half. It's Bradford 0, Batley 8. Apple tackle 1. Jowett now to Borwinson. Borwinson brought down there by Kabula and Gledder in a 2-man tackle. Underneath the Batley post, 18 metres out, tackle 2. Jowett to Lilly. Lilly inside ball to Butler. Butler 12 metres out, and it's another penalty to Bradford because Batley are offside, and the question is, do you narrow the gap to a 1-score game? No, you don't. They're going to go for the try, Bradford. So penalty count 6-4, still in favour of the Bulldogs. So they're going to have a full set of 6 here. 3 minutes to half time. Jowett now to Butler. Butler on his Bradford debut. 3 Batley defenders swarm, suffocate, rolling back in the field of play. He's underneath the Batley post. Jowett's beats one out of dummy half, and Billy Jowett will celebrate his first championship try in 2023 by kicking the ball in the air. And that is a crucial point in this game. Batley were containing the Bradford threat. They conceded back-to-back penalties, and the pressure, the resolve, the resilience buckled. It's a 3rd try of the season for Billy Jowett. He scored 2 in the recent win over the Midland Hurricanes, but that's his first championship try. And we're in the 38th minute here at Odsal, and what a time to come up with your first try in the championship season. Billy Jowett, who was literally 4 or 5 metres out from the Batley line, he scooped the ball up and he somehow squeezed past Ben White and Luke Cooley. Kick predictor is at 100% for Dec Patton here. He was 5 from 5 against Halifax. He has a crucial 2 points for the Bradford Bulls, and just like that, the Bulls have sparked into life, and we have a game on our hands here at Odsal Stadium. It is Bradford Bulls 6, Batley Bulldogs 8, and what a time for the Bulls to get on the scoreboard. There's around 90 seconds left here at Odsal, and it's going to be Luke Cooley to get proceedings back underway. Well, we were just talking about Mark Dunning, about the advantage or disadvantage. He doesn't feel there is one. Well, they've started a little bit slow and sluggish, Bradford, but defensively they have dealt with, by and large, the Batley attacking threats. So on the restart here, seconds to go till we'll hear the hooter. It's imminent. It's Bradford 6, Batley 8. Ben Blackmore's playing the ball under the nose of Gledhill and Kabula, and here goes Bolington now down the middle, wrapped up by Kabula and Flynn. So the 8 shy of halfway. Are we going to see some Bradford magic before the hooter? Hooter sounds, Patton loses the ball, goes to ground. Half time here at Odsal Stadium. It is Bradford 6. A crucial try from Billy Jowett. 2 minutes from half time. Batley Bulldogs 8. Lucas Walshaw. Welcome back to West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League here at Odsal Stadium. Half-time here, Bradford Bulls 6, Batley Bulldogs 8. Half-time scores elsewhere at the Shakes, Halifax 10, York Knights 0. It's London Broncos 0, Featherstone Rovers 22. It's Whitehaven 8, Newcastle Thunder 0 at the Recreation Ground. Widnes 13, Barrow 2 at Norton Park. And in the Super League, Wakefield 0, Lee Leopards 8. So we're about to get the second half underway here via the boot of Tom Holmes. And he's immediately sent that one sailing out on the full. So that will be a penalty to Batley. So I'm almost certain Mark Dunning in his half-time team talk would have been talking about the focus, knowing Batley were getting the ball from their own line after the restart, the start of the second half. The focus on a strong defensive set of 6. Now they're going to have to show that strong defensive set of 6, because Batley are 20 metres out from the Bradford try line. So not the start that Mark Dunning would have wanted. Here we go with Meadows to Walshaw. He opened the scoring for Batley right at the start of this game. He's brought down 8 metres out, quick play the ball. Hooley's in there at dummy half. Hooley brought down by Wallace. Still 8 metres out underneath the Bradford post. White to Kabula. Kabula's over the Bradford line, but pushed back in the field of play. He's a metre out, Sammy Kabula. White now tries to pinch one. Back to Meadows. Hooley's wrapped up there by Fudgen Johnston. But it's a penalty for a high tackle on James Meadows is the call by the referee, and the Batley take the 2 here. They're right in front of the post. It's the 7th penalty that the Bulldogs have been awarded here, and that was coming on tackle number 4, Coach Killing. So Bradford having to show Mark Dunning's team talk in defensive work and effort here as once Takes the line on the 5 metres out here, Batley. They lead by 2, 8 points to 6. Bradford having to use up a lot of energy at the start of this second half. Back-to-back penalties, out on the fall, and then a high tackle. Here goes Woods to Meadows, to Hooley. He's wrapped up there by Gillen, Patton and Wallace. 2 tackles left here for the Bulldogs. Craig Lingard side looking for Batley's first win at Odsal since 2017, as Meadows now gives the ball to Gledhill, and he's brought down 5 metres out here, and this is the last tackle here as Gledhill gets to his feet. He'll play the ball. It's going to go from White to Woods. Woods crossfield kick, targets Blackmore. Blackmore takes that one, gives the ball to Myers. Myers was on the inside, and Bradford have brought down tackle 1 20 metres out from their own try line. Bradford 6, Batley 8. So we've had 2 minutes at the start of the second half. Incessant Batley Bulldogs pressure on the Bradford line. Here goes Foggin Johnston. Foggin Johnston's brought down on halfway. Quick play the ball here as Jowett now makes 10 metres, and Bradford are 10 metres inside the Batley half of the field. He'll go from Jowett to Holmes. Holmes to Lilly to Apple. Apple wrapped up by Walshaw and Gledhill, and the Bulls are on the last tackle. 25 out. Patton, a delicate chip over the top to Hooley. Hooley's felled there by Gill and Foggin Johnston. Batley back in possession here at Odsal Stadium. 3 minutes gone, and the half-time score remains unchanged. It's Batley 8, leading the Bradford Bulls 6. Keep you up to date with those latest scores as and when we can this afternoon. But West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League here at Odsal Stadium. We've had 3 minutes gone in the second half. This is Batley's 3rd set of 6 here. So we saw a strong set of 6 there from Bradford in offence. What can they do on defence here as Batley tried to go down the middle, but they're taking on the wrong 2 players there in Skur and Jowett. So Ben White gets up a little bit gingerly, and they've lost a little bit of composure there of the Bulldogs. Ball's kicked from deep inside their own half of the field, down the throat of Holmes. It's an easy take for Tom Holmes, and Tom Holmes showing a little bit of mongrel and grit and spit. He's brought down tackle 1, 10 shy of halfway. Here goes Blackmore on Kabula. He's put the big, don't argue, he's put the fending on Kabula. Batley at 6s and 7s in defence. Here goes Jordan Lilly. He's made 20 metres in the heart and soul of the Bulldogs defence, and now it's a quick play of the ball. Jowett to Skur. Skur carries Bradford. The 15 metres out here, looking for first points in the second half. Lilly through a gap. Lilly's brought down there by Hooley, who's wrapped underneath the post. It's the last tackle. Patton to Wallace. Ball's been intercepted by McGowan. McGowan's put the handbrake on, and it was a frenetic effort there from Gill and Johnston, trying to drag young Aidan McGowan into touch. That's more like it from the Bradford Bulls. There's energy, and those key energy areas, Bradford literally cutting Batley to ribbons down the heart and soul of the middle of the park. Still though, the Bulldogs lead 8 points to 6. Keir's playing the ball on halfway. Here goes Hooley. Half gap appeared, but the door's been shut by Butler and Apple. Meadows is going to kick 40 metres out here. Foggin Johnson's lost the ball. Kabula's recovered possession. Ball goes out here towards, well, Holmes has been pulled back here. Penalty to Bradford, because Tom Holmes was being pulled back off the ball by Josh Hodson. So it's a penalty to Bradford. Bradford's 5th penalty of the afternoon. And I'm not quite sure he needed to do that, Josh Hodson. Foggin Johnson had knocked the ball on. Kabula's got it. Fresh set of 6, 10 metres out. And somehow Hodgson has had the brain fart and has just decided to grab hold of the shirt of Tom Holmes. Craig Lingard will be absolutely filthy at that, because that was Batley being the architects of their own downfall on a fresh set of 6. Tackle 1, Kieran Gill. 20 out from his own line. Wallace now, former Leeds man, out of contract at the end of this year. He's brought down 25 out, tackle 2. Jowett's in there at dummy half. Ball misses Skur. Patton, Lilly. Good fluency again. Good vibrations with Thompson on the far stand side. And Thompson gets back up and goes forward for another 10 metres. 5 shy of halfway here now, the Bulls. Blackmore. Oh, Blackmore's up for this one. He's loving the physical contact. He's 5 inside the Batley half of the field. There's messing around at the play of the ball. And the referee, the ball's on the floor. He's actually going to stop the clock here, and he's going to say to Ben Blackmore, you've got to play the ball. Well, I've not seen that before. The Batley player clearly reached the ball. Jordan Lilly now caught high, but it's the referee who's in charge, not the crowd. Jowett now, back to Patton. It's certainly getting fiery and feisty out there. Patton sends one up to Hooley. Hooley takes that one under pressure from Apple and Myers. Let's just take stock here. Batley 8, Bradford 6. Well, Batley almost would have expected, I'm sure Craig Lingard's halftime team talk was, expect a Bradford backlash. And the big crowd inside Hudson now up for this one. Here goes Buchanan. This is tackled through for Batley. They find themselves 25 out from their own line. Keir out of dummy half. Is this dropped to the floor there by Skur and Apple? Batley on the last tackle. And the referee's going to allow Elliot Keir now to... Well, the ball's on the floor again. He's lost the ball, Elliot Keir, but the referee's going to say it's another Ben Blackmore situation. Just get up and play the ball in the correct spot. Kick comes in from Meadows on the last. Straight down the throat of Holmes. From his own 10 metre line. Holmes up to the 20. Skips. Brought down 25 out from his own try line. Tackle 1 by Meadows and White. Well, it's on here with Hodgson. Gledill's gone for Patton and Patton's gone for Gledall, and you almost suspect, because the officials not really policing and stamping their authority on the ruck, this has been coming. It has to be said. When Ben Blackmore has the ball stolen and it's on the floor and the referees just saying pick it up and go again, and then the same's happening again with a Batley player, the player's frustrations are boiled over. Which way the penalty goes remains to be seen. Both touch judges are on, and referee Liam Rush just has to sort this melee out. Nothing too serious, but we saw Patton and Gledall come together, and it's 25 out from the Bradford try line. So we'll see what the referee does here. It's West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League. Well, he'll stop the clock and he's going to take a report from the 2 touch judges. So, at the start of this second half, believe it or not, we've had 8 minutes gone. It's just flown by, and it's still Bradford 6, Batley 8. So the young official team, they're going to take the report here. Well, the tackle was completed, and then Gledall coming on Patton and Patton on Gledall. So I think the penalty might go Bradford's way for the infringement at the ruck. Does it put Patton and Gledall in the bin? Over to you, Liam Rush. The older brother of Kieran Rush. This incident's getting placed on report. Yeah, Dick Patton is going in the bin. The penalty is going to go to Batley, I feel. So the officials are going to miss the... Well, it was Gledall who came in on Patton. Patton's retaliated. Well, if Gledall doesn't go to the sin bin here, well, the Boos and Jays will tell you here, there's a lot of beseeching going out there on the field, players sledging one another, and I think Mark Dunning just has to get the message out here. Bradford players do not lose their cool as Craig Lingard goes right down onto the touchline, and he's calling Josh Woods over, and he wants to get some key information, a key message out to his players, and Bodie Thompson just being told by the referee why the penalty has gone to Batley. Well, they're going to go for 2 points here, Batley. It's 25 metres out in front of the post. So Dick Patton becomes Bradford's 8th player this season to be sent to the sin bin. Well, the mind does boggle a little bit. We don't like to criticise the officials, but there was 2 players there coming together, both as bad as each other, and only one of them's gone for 10 in the bin. Hooley, central to the post here. He'll draw the imaginary line. They'll pilot the ball between the posts. Batley have an extra 2 points. The boos and jeers around Odsal will tell you what the large crowd think about the officials this afternoon. But it is Batley Bulldogs 10, Bradford Bulls 6 here at Odsal. We're in the 52nd minute. So Hooley 3 from 3 against his former club. The club that made and moulded him as a player, you might say, coming through the Bradford Bulls Academy. Well, when we spoke to Craig Lingard this week, he says this round-down fixture against Bradford this afternoon starts a set of fixtures that will have a major bearing on his side's chances of claiming a playoff place for a 4th year running. As the restart here has been lost in the in-goal area, but it's gone backwards, says the referee. So Batley 10 metres out from their own try line, and they lead the Bulls by 10 points to 6. But we're just saying, coming up for Batley after today, they've got Keighley, Widnes, Toulouse, Halifax, York and Featherstone. All games are important, but certainly Batley having a tough run of fixtures. Well, I guess Bradford do know that they had to score first at the second half, but they've conceded a penalty. It's still a 4-point game here at Odsal, and certainly you've just got to hope that the players just calm down here, let the skill quality decide the game rather than the aggression. Batley 5 shy of halfway here on that restart. Back to Woods. Woods kicks down towards Holmes. Holmes will take that from his own 10. Wrapped up there in a big physical challenge here by Walshaw. Well, Tom Holmes has just been pushed over in playing the ball, and yeah, it's going to erupt. It's going to erupt. You can feel it. I've watched enough championship games in the past 7 or 8 years. This one will boil over. It is just simmering nicely. And here goes Evan Skirr up to halfway, and then he's made another 10 metres forward. Bradford 40 metres out from the Batley line. Evan Skirr being held in the tackle. Now it's the job of Jowett to go straight into where Ben White and Josh Woods are. They're on the last tackle, the Bulls, 20 metres out, they're down to 12 men. Lily pumps one up here looking for Gill. Hooley takes it, wrapped up by Gill and Johnston. Batley in position, 5 metres out from the road line. And all of a sudden, Batley now with that extra man advantage, scampering clear here with Josh Hodson. Hodson's 25 shy of halfway. McGowan out a dummy half. He's going to be brought down there by Bibby and Wallace. So Jack Bibby back out there on the field for his second spell this afternoon. Here goes James Brown. Brown's wrapped up there by Thompson and Skirr and Wallace. They're on halfway here. The Batley Bulldogs. They lead the Bulls by 10 points to 6. Here it goes with Woods to Hooley. Hooley's wrapped up there. Good defence from Myers. Last tackle for the Bulldogs. 40 metres out. Kick comes in here from Josh Woods. Woods goes high. Johnston takes it. And DFJ is wrapped up 20 metres out from his own try line. There's more messing around at the ruck. The ruck speed. Bradford have to try and control it here. Blackmore's caught the Bulldogs defence in an offside position, so it's a 6 again here to Bradford. It's only their second 6 again of the afternoon, and Bradford now up to halfway here with Blackmore. So 4 tackles left here for the Bulls, down to 12 men after Dick Patton was sent to the sin bin for his part in the skirmish stroke melee with Adam Gledhill. 5 metres inside the Batley half of the field. Jowett now to Lily. Lily running, looks for support, keeps hold of possession. That ball was coming up on the outside. We're up to tackle 4, 20 metres out. Holmes to Gill. Gill's wrapped up there by Hodgson and McGowan. They're on the last tackle, Bradford, 10 metres out. Holmes has spotted a gap. Holmes out wide to Johnston. Defogging Johnston in at the corner. An acrobatic dive of subliminal proportions. And DFJ, he has shown his class, and it was all about the creativity and guile and nous from Tom Holmes. It was the last tackle, the power play. Holmes took on the Batley edge defence, and it was a lovely forward roll over the line. And look what that means to D. Foggy Johnston. He scored try number 3 of the season, and we're locked up here in Odsal. What a battle royal from the Championship this is turning out to be. We've got 14 minutes gone in the second half, 26 minutes remain, and it's Bradford 10, Batley 10, and that was down to that creativity from Tom Holmes. Bradford having the numerical disadvantage. I'm not quite sure why Dane Manning, Josh Hudson and Aidan McGowan were so far in field, but it was a last tackle play. The pass had to be perfect. Holmes sucked in. Manning, Hodgson and McGowan smuggled the ball out wide, and Johnston went in at the corner. Jordan Lilly will take over goal kicking duties from this main stand side. Kick predictors at 94%, and Jordan Lilly will convert, and Bradford lead for the first time this afternoon. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. We might be going the distance on West Yorkshire Radio. We've just hit the 55th minute. We've got 25 minutes more of this game to go. So, David Foggy Johnston, well, he will enjoy that one. That could be his most favourite score of the year. We'll speak to him after the game. But Jordan Lilly converted from the touchline, 1 from 1 for him, and it's Bradford Bulls 12, Batley Bulldogs 10 here at Odsal Stadium. And again, ill-discipline key, because Batley conceding the set restart. Bradford on the restart here with Blackmore, 25 out, square down the middle, brought down there by White and Lucas Walshaw in a 2-man tackle. Quick play of the ball, Jowett now to Apple inside the Batley half of the field, and Bradford on tackle 4. 45 metres out from that Batley try line. Jowett's in there at dummy half. Now it goes to Lilly. Lilly to Bibby. Bibby takes 3 Batley defenders out of that defensive line. This will be the last tackle for the Bulls on the restart. The lead by 12 points to 8. Jowett now to Lilly. Lilly kicks one up looking for Foggy Johnston, and Gale Hooley comes up with it. Hooley takes the tackle. 5 metres out from his own try line. And on West Yorkshire Radio this afternoon, it is Bradford Bulls 12. Tries from Jowett and Foggy Johnston. Batley Bulldogs 10. Walshaw with a try, a conversion, and 2 Luke Hooley penalties. We might be going the distance this afternoon. We've got just over 20 minutes left as we slowly approach the hour mark and the final quarter, where we talk about the Championship and how it delivers drama and entertainment consistently on a consistent basis. This game is right up there with some of the best we've seen and covered this season. Jowett and Wallace in defence. Batley 5 shy of the halfway line here with Tom Lillicrop. He'll get to his feet, they'll play the ball. White's in there at dummy half. It's going to go back to Woods. Woods is going to kick in the count. Bounces into the arms of Holmes in the in-goal area. Well, that's when you show your composure. Tom Holmes offloading the ball before he's hit the floor to Lilly, and then Lilly back inside to Blackmore, and Bradford have made 10 extra metres there on tackle 1, and here goes Myers on his competitive Championship debut. Not looked out of place at all, Jayden Myers. We know Bradford are looking to bring in a centre and potentially a winger. Looking to bring in players ahead of that trip to Halifax. 40-20 from Lilly. There's no one there for Batley, but it's out on the full. Oh, big call there from Jordan Lilly. Batley didn't have a winger. Buchanan and Kia out of position on the far stand side. And that one has gone horribly wrong for Jordan Lilly. It was an early kick on tackle 3. And it was a good 3 or 4 metres over the touchline, not even close. That has now handed Batley back the advantage, the 40 metres out from the Bradford try line. Here goes White to Meadows. Meadows down the middle here with Brown. Lovely reverse inside ball. Once again, the passing this afternoon for both sides. It's a joy to watch. Rugby League really is the greatest game in the world. As we see Lucas Walshaw go on an angled run, and he's headed towards the corner. He's brought down by Jordan Lilly. Bartley now knocking at that Bradford Bulls door. They're a couple of metres out from the try line. Couple of tackles remaining here. Bradford lead 12 points to 10. And now we're gone. 20 minutes left here at Odsal. We're going the distance with Theo. Woods, Meadows. Meadows draws in that defence and takes the tackle. Last tackle for Craig Lingard's side. They're down by 2. White to Woods. Woods, try to the Batley Bulldogs. Josh Hodgson reaches out and he will go past Holmes and Foggy Johnston. And just like that, anything the Bulls could do on the power play, on that last tackle, Josh Hodgson has done just that. He scored a try on Good Friday in that narrow defeat to Featherstone, and he has come up with a crucial try here at Odsal this afternoon that will silence this large Odsal crowd. It's 5 metres in from touch. Hooley with a crucial conversion attempt, but we're on the hour mark here at Odsal, and it is Bradford 12, Bartley 14 in this helter-skelter, breathtaking, thrilling, captivating championship game. Well, what a crucial score that could be, and what a crucial time to score it. Just after Bradford feel they've got that momentum and ascendancy after D. Foggy Johnson score. Up comes Josh Hodgson. Bradford back to 13. Parron back out there on the field. Kick predictor here for Hooley. 71%. Yet to miss this afternoon. It's his 4th attempt. 5 metres in from this main stand side. The crowd doing the best to put Luke Hooley off. Can he maintain his unblemished record with the boot? That one will just creep in, that left hand upright. And it's another crucial 2 points for Luke Hooley. It's Bradford 12, Bartley 16 on West Yorkshire Radio, West Yorkshire Rugby League, Bulls TV. Mick McGinn, Caller Gledhill here this afternoon. Once again, the championship delivering and knocking them all out of the park. Well, Bradford have 8 players missing this afternoon. Jack Walker back next week. Chester Butler around a fortnight away. Joel Rundle a similar, if not slightly longer period, as Bradford forced the Bartley error from the restart. And that one has been drilled straight into touch. And Bradford now, they have the ball 10 metres out from the Bartley line. That's Bartley's 9th error of this game. And all of a sudden, the scoreboard just ticking over here. It was a real tight, tense first half. Can Bradford get the noses back in front? It's Eben Spear on tackle Wood. We've got 18 minutes to go here at Odsal. Pattern, fresh from the sin bin to Gill. Gill's taking the line on. Wrapped up there by Meadows. He's heading into touch. It's Kieran Gill. The referee says the momentum was not stopped. And that was 6 Bartley defenders there. They grabbed hold of Kieran Gill and they've dragged him 10 metres across the field. Laterally straight into touch. What a defensive play there. It was Patton, the double pump to Gill. McGowan's involved. Meadows. You might just question that last Bartley man who'll come in, but to be fair, even if he doesn't come in, Kieran Gill was heading into touch. And that was teamwork. That was teamwork personified by Craig Lingard's side. They have the lead and they want to leave Odsal with 2 crucial points. They want to end Bradford's unbeaten home record here at Odsal. Their best start to a season since 2003. Here goes Apple and Wallace in defence. They're bringing down Brown. He'll get to his feet. He'll play the ball. Hodgson now. Rolled over, 5 shy of halfway. Next score you feel crucial. Bartley given a 6 again here, Josh Hodgson saying that he wasn't allowed to quick play the ball. And Bartley now on a roll on and just generating that ascendancy and momentum. Bartley 30 out from the Bradford line. Finn will get to his feet, he'll play the ball. Brown just takes the tackle 22 metres out, and the ball's been stolen, and this will surely be a call from Craig Lingard to send the kicking tee on. 25 metres out in front of the post. Bartley about to turn 16 into 18, and Bartley will have a converted try lead over the Bulls. One feels here. Brown just took the ball in the tackle. Appo's involved, so too Bibby. Referee Liam Rush, eagle-eyed, saying there was a Bradford arm that dislodged that, and Batley awarded their 9th penalty of this game. We're in the 64th minute here at Odsal, and I'm already looking at the Batley side and thinking who wants to be the most valuable player this afternoon, because White, Woods, Hooley, they can all deliver a striking, telling one-pointer. I'm sure that's the message from Craig Lingard. 25 metres out, 100% on the kick predictor. This to give Bartley a 6-point lead over Bradford at Odsal. It's Bradford 12, Bartley 18, Luke Hooley 5 from 5 this afternoon. And how's the heart rate? How's the pulse? We're going the distance this afternoon. Bradford now have to chase the game. They know they have to score twice to get 2 points this afternoon. Holmes with a restart. This time it's dealt with by the Batley centre, Kieran Buchanan. Tackle 1. 20 out from his own try line. Woods in there at dummy half. Down the middle with Manning. Manning's wrapped up. Gets to his feet, he'll play the ball. Here goes Brown. Offloads the ball out the tackle to White. Ben White gives the ball back to Manning. Third tackle gone, second carry on this set by Manning. Bradford 12, Batley 18 here at Odsal Stadium. Batley on halfway on tackle 4. Appo and Skur in defence. Flanagan has just come back on the field here for Jowett. Last tackle here for Batley. White to Woods. Woods puts one up here. This time he'll target Blackmore. Batley have lost the ball forward. No advantage. Well, I'm going to say scrum. It's a play the ball, head and feed here to Bradford. And he'll be around 15 metres out from their own try line. Good kick there from the prolific Josh Woods. He's had loan spells at Swinton and Lee before he went to Newcastle. Played 37 times in 2 years. Now he's at Mount Pleasant and back in West Yorkshire. So Foggin Johnson, tackle 2. 10 shy of halfway. Apple leaves the field for Woods. Sorry, Josh Woods, sorry. Woods is in possession. So Josh Woods comes on, Josh Johnson comes on. Tackled by Josh Woods. Apple leaves the field. Bradford have one more interchange left remaining. Bradford 5 inside the Batley half. Thompson plays the ball. Myers, Lille. Patton. Patton to Holmes. Holmes is brought down 18 metres out. Bradford on the last tackle. Who's going to be the magician? Who's going to come up with some points here? Patton, crossfield kick. It's going to come down, and that's a penalty to the Batley Bulldogs because Kieran Buchanan has been taken out in the air. And I think fundamentally, if Bradford go on to lose this game, composure and discipline will be highlighted because that's the 10th penalty that Bradford have conceded. They have had a player in the bin, and when you throw in the error count and the set restarts, it's completely a totally different picture than the discipline Bradford showed on Monday evening. So there's still a long way to go in this game here at Odsal Stadium. There's 13 minutes left, so Bradford will have 6 or 7 sets of 6 depending on what they manage to do and in terms of restricting Batley's go forward. But it is Bradford 12, Batley 18 at Odsal, and Batley are up to halfway and they're playing the ball in a 2-man tackle. Out of dummy half here from White. It's gone to Riley, who's just come back on the field. Martin Riley rolled over 5 metres inside the Bradford half of the field. Flanagan and Johnson, the 2 Bradford defenders. Hooley's in there at dummy half. They're moving the ball very conservatively here, Batley. You think they're almost setting up for what could be the match-winning drop goal. It's going to go in centre field here with Meadows. Meadows to Brown. Brown's rolled over, 5 metres out, 20 metres out. Right in front of the post. The calling for the ball is Josh Woods. He's not going to go for the drop goal. He'll go for the cross-field kick. He's looking, but the ball's been taken in by Lilly. And the Batley player has adjudged to have knocked it on first, before Jordan Lilly managed to recover possession. So, a 10th error of the afternoon from the Bulldogs, and it's Jaden Myers tackle 1, 15 metres out. This is where Bradford's go forward. What can they create? Can the forwards get Bradford significantly up the field so Patton, Lilly, Holmes and that Bradford spine can work its magic? Good carry there from Blackmore, tackle 3. Josh Johnson, tackle up to halfway here. I might have been ahead of the tackle count. I think that's tackle 3. They're inside the Batley half of the field here now with Lilly. Lilly floats it out to Myers. Myers is still going. He's made 30 metres there as Jaden Myers. The 20 metres out on tackle 4. Here goes Lilly to Patton. Patton to Wallace. Wallace is rolled over on the last tackle, 10 metres out. Quick play on the ball. Patton to Gill. Too much from Patton. Gill couldn't get there in time. And what about that run from Jaden Myers? He went past Josh Woods. And a sliding tackle from Kieran Buchanan, who was on his knees. And that last tackle play there from the Bulls, just a little bit too much on it from Patton. Batley moving the ball from their own 20 metre line here. He was 5 metres out, Deck Patton, when he put that grubber kick through to Kieran Gill. It worked on Monday evening at the Shea, and you almost suspect that was a golden opportunity, a golden chance for the Bradford Bulls. 10 minutes to go here at Odsal Stadium. 10 minutes for Batley to pick up a crucial win. Bradford, as we said, they've looked for consistency, not won 3 on the bounce all season long, and Batley now in field goal range as Luke Cooley gives the ball to Lillicrop, and Lillicrop makes 10 metres down the middle. They're on the last tackle. They're in front of the Bradford post, 10 metres out. It goes back to Josh Woods. Josh Woods takes in, puts the ball between the posts, and it could be a crucial drop goal from Josh Woods, the 25-year-old former Wigan, Swinton, Lee, Newcastle man, now at the Mount under Craig Lingard. He has been tasked with taking over from Tom Gilmore, and Josh Woods has drove a massive stake into the heart of the Bradford Bulls. It's Bradford 12, it's Batley 19. We're in the 71st minute here at Odsal, and Bradford now need to score twice. They've gone for a short restart here from Lilly. Ball's palmed back from Gill. They've got the ball back here with Wallace, so Bradford might just have one chance in this game, albeit Wallace has been dragged 15 metres back inside his own half of the field. Flanagan to Blackmore. We'll give our honest thoughts and assessments at full time where we think this one might have gone wrong for the Bulls and where it's gone right for Batley, but there's still a lot of rugby league to be played here. 8 minutes to go. Bradford 25 out from the Batley line. Thompson now to Lilly, to Johnson. Johnson 10 metres out with 2 tackles left. Can Bradford get themselves a try that sets up a grandstand finale? Lilly floats one out wide to Myers. Ankle tap on Myers, and the ball has touched the Batley hand, and it's back to 1 on the tackle count. The restart, the count restarts with Lilly, and that's 0 tackle here for Bradford. Flanagan out of dummy half, surging. He's got the ball over the line, but he's held up. We're going to go back to the 10. We've got 7.5 minutes left here at Odsal, and this has to be the play where Bradford score to give themselves a realistic chance. They're down by 7. Batley showing all that resolve, all that spirit and character. Can Bradford match it on this set of 6? Johnson now carries it in. Second tackle gone underneath the post. Flanagan's in there at dummy half. He's going to go left. He's gone wide to Padden. Padden back on the inside to Skurs. Skurs wrapped up there by Riley and Walshaw in a two-man tackle. The 2 metres out here. Bradford, they're down by 7. 19 plays 12. Patton takes the line on. Patton like a prop forward, charging into the maroon coloured shirts. And that's tackle number 4 gone for Bradford. 1 remaining here in session. Ball's pressure. Lilly over the top. They've got the overlap. Bradford. It's Myers towards the corner, and Myers has been taken high in a try-scoring situation. Is it just a penalty, or will it be more? The officials will quickly confirm. No, they're not. They're going to keep Buchanan on the field. It's Bradford's 7th penalty of the afternoon, and with 5 minutes left on the clock here now, Bradford know they have to score pretty sharpish. The clock and scoreboard against them. Bibby plays the ball, tackle one underneath the post. Patton wrapped up there by Meadows. Composure in attack, that's what Mark Dunning will be screaming here on this Bradford set of 6. Flanagan tries to pinch one out of dummy half. He's a metre out from the line. 3rd tackle gone. A crucial set of 6 here with Hodgson. Can Bradford get themselves back in this game? It goes out of dummy half from Patton to Holmes. Holmes, bullet pass to Lilly. It's 4 on 3. Lilly to Thompson, but Thompson steps back on the inside and he's 5 metres out here. Tackle number 4. 1 left here for the Bulls. Lilly kicks ahead for Flanagan. Flanagan's lost the ball over the line. The try will not count. And with that moment, the game has gone. Bartley have taken a quick tap on the 20. Flanagan gives a pat on the back to Luke Hooley. It was Luke Hooley's defence there that stopped an almost certain try. It was Lilly on tackle 4, kicked through. Flanagan thought he grounded it. The referee, Johnny on the spot, right under the nose of Liam Rush. He said Flanagan bounced it. Try disallowed, and that is the game. It's Bradford 12. Batley 19. It'll be a famous win here at Odsal for the Batley Bulldogs as once again Craig Lingard proves the doubters wrong. They're playing the ball here with Martin Riley, 25 metres out from the Bradford line. Manning carries it in centre field, and that is tackle number 4 here. A 7 tackle set, of course, because the error in the in-goal area. Here goes White to Meadows. A Batley player's been taken out off the ball. Penalty underneath the Bradford post. And Craig Lingard, 2 fingers in the air. He wants the 2 points here. There's less than 4 minutes to go on the clock. He's already signalled to Luke Hooley, take the extra 2 and just rub a little bit of salt and pour a little vinegar in that open Bradford Bulls wound. This could be the final scoring of the afternoon. A lot of the supporters are heading for the exits here at Odsal. A bitterly disappointing performance by Bradford standards. Remains to be seen whether or not Mark Dunning is going to mention the 3-day advantage. When we did speak to Mark Dunning on Thursday, I did ask about the 3-day advantage. Is it, perceived that Batley will be fresher? You've had 3 days less rest and recovery. Mark was very strong in his statement that the players have trained hard all week. They're battle hardened, full of energy and ready to go against their West Yorkshire rivals Batley. So, kick predictor 100%. Hooley from in front. Literally 11 metres out, slap bang in front of the post here at Odsal. It's Bradford 12. Batley Bulldogs 21 here on West Yorkshire Radio this afternoon, and Batley, courtesy of some smart game management and that spine of Hooley, White, Woods and Meadows, they are going to pick up their first win at Odsal in 6 years. Jordan Lilly will go for a short restart. It's not gone 10, although it has bounced 10 now. Hooley's got the ball, he's lost it, picked up by Foggin Johnson. So we've got a couple of minutes left here at Odsal Stadium, and no sooner do you think this game's gone, Bradford might have one last chance, who knows. Lilly to Holmes. Holmes goes through a gap. Holmes towards the corner. Holmes is in. There's 2 minutes left on the clock, and Bradford Bradford, they went for the short restart. Bartley let the ball bounce. We have got a grandstand finale here. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock, and Tom Holmes has gone over in at the corner. He's got try number 8 of the season. Bradford just want to give the ball to Patton, pretty sharpish, and it's Bradford 16, Batley 21. We've packed the kick predictor up. Patton, can he add a crucial 2 points? He's missed it. The gap is 5. We're inside the final 5 minutes, so the referee will stop the clock, and we have 90 seconds left. Bradford will have a full set of 6 to try and salvage something from this game. Well, we've got to be brutally honest, we're calling as we see it on West Yorkshire Radio. It will be absolutely gut-wrenching and soul-destroying for Batley Bulldogs if Bradford do go 90 minutes. Craig Linkard can't watch on. He's absolutely animated on the touchline here. He can't believe that this game has this suddenly or potentially just gone from his Batley side. Bradford have a full set of 6 here, and then that's it. Time has gone. Can Bradford do the unthinkable? Here we go. Strap yourselves in for what could be the most important set of 6 of Bradford's season. They've lost the ball from the kick-off from Butler trying to offload it. And that's it. The game's gone. We tried to build it. We tried to sell it. In the end, we were selling gravel as gold bars. And we've been found out. We've been discovered. Batley will win at Odsal for the first time since 2017. Oh, we were denied that Hail Mary grandstand finale. Well, there's a scrum 20 metres out from the Bradford line. Flanagan's already in there, pushing and shoving. Can Bradford win one against the head? No, they can't. Game over. Batley will win here at Odsal. There's seconds left on the clock here. The hooter sounds. There we go. Full time at Odsal Stadium. Look what it means to the Batley players. The jump and hug, despair and pain from the Bradford.